ICRC's requests for access have repeatedly been denied, and there are hundreds of thousands of people living under a similar siege across the country. In this area, there are tanks on all sides. Only one route sporadically opens, and it's high risk. Presented with the tough choice between weapons and food, the rebels say they have to choose weapons. Otherwise, they will all be slaughtered by the regime. 9-year-old Ahmad had a neurological disorder, and there were no nutrients, no food, no medicine to sustain his already weak body. People are eating leaves off the trees to stave off the hunger, Dr. Abu Samir tells us. Adults can force themselves to handle it, but the children can't. Some people rely on vegetables they can grow in their gardens, he adds. And this doesn't give one enough vitamins. There are no proteins, no fats. With little or no food and medicine simply unavailable, anyone with any sort of medical condition simply cannot fight it off. Imad had part of his intestines removed 2 months ago after he was hit by shrapnel in the abdomen. But there was no way to provide him with the amino acids and proteins his body needed to recover. The main reason is a complete lack of food ingredients that supports a child's immune system, Dr. Abu Samir tells us. We're told Imad died the day we spoke to the doctor. We cannot independently verify the authenticity of the videos or the causes of these children's deaths. The ICRC also can't confirm how they died or indeed how many people are in this condition, a point of immense frustration for them.
This is what needs to be highlighted. These reports cannot be confirmed, for example, by international organizations because they have not had access, and that lack of access is the main concern.
Unless the siege is broken, the doctor says, this is just the beginning. 2-year-old Ibrahim is another one of the innocent victims. The day after this video was shot, he took his final breath. Arwa Damon, CNN, Beirut.
And over now to sports. New Gambia Football Federation President Wednesday made a surprise visit to the Independence Stadium where he saw the Scorpions train ahead of Saturday's final group game encounter with Tanzania's Taifa Stars. Our Babakar Sengo reports GFF officials are hopeful of a positive showing from the home side.
International football scene. This round of qualifiers was not the best of showings by the Scorpions. Despite some expressive and expansive methods, Peter Bonnie Johnson's side could not put the brakes on its winless run in the qualifiers. So the final game against the Taifa Stars provides some of the team's stellar names who are in the twilight of their careers a final chance to give the fans what they have been craving for a long time, a football win at this old stadium.
This is home. And this is the final game. It's very important to us. This is our first game in charge, and the challenges are high. All hopes are on you people. This is not the first challenge to you people. We are all used to playing such games. I know you are already briefed the importance of this game, because we are not taking it lightly. I know you can do it. Every Gambian is behind you. We are here to reassure you our support.
With that in mind, and possibly the fact that this will be the first time this new batch of younger football administrators are hoping to change the country's football fortune, GFF officials are hopeful of an admirable performance from the Scorpions, which will herald a new beginning for Gambia in international football.
Actually, my mission here is to meet with the players and to encourage them so that they realize that we are behind them and we are in it together. And for us, that is very critical going forward. You have different actors, and they are a critical actor, but the actors need to see and hear. And for me, this visit is very critical because I'm able to hear from them some of the key challenges and issues that they have. And I've taken time to address them on the spot, and that is very critical for me. With regards to the other preparations, Technical, I would leave that to the coach and his team. They have not brought any specific challenges that they have to meet before us first, because we did say we want an enabling environment that would ensure that the Gambia's flag would always continue to fly high. Having said that, we did request that if they have any challenges, we should know, and we are all on our ears and are ready to solve those problems.
The Scorpions had endured a difficult few games at home, despite playing in front of a full house. But how did this old monument lose its aura? One man who knows all about playing for the Scorpions at home is former international Ibrahim Mane.
Well, for new players like who are joining the team, maybe that's going to be a big challenge for them. But for seasoned players like Tijan, it's a usual environment, and then it's beautiful to play at home, isn't it? And then the beauty about it is even before the kickoff. You know, when the formality, every player come out and they start doing their stuff and they're watching the fans, and then they can now connect with the fans. It's a beautiful moment before the game, and it's very important. That's one thing I do not see today. I used to watch the team train, the motivation, you know, the players, they kind of gel together, they have this fun wrestling sort of a thing, you understand? I haven't seen that today. I am hopeful they will loosen up towards the game. They will loosen up. When I come next time, I'll see some people have fun until the coach will bring their attention to what they are doing. That's important. It releases the stresses.
Saturday's encounter will be one of those days when the mood swings from outright pessimism to our 90 minutes of optimism and excitement. Fans will trek back to the Independence Stadium again, hoping those special atmospheres can be generated in the old stadium once more. But football in Banjul has never been the same again. For Grts Sport Days, Babukar Senghor.
And from sports, we go to weather.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton. Just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the weather segment. We experience a warm, humid and mostly cloudy atmosphere with rain over most parts of the country. Figures recorded are as follows. Kawu recorded the highest with 6.4 millimeters, Yundum 3.4 and Fatoto recorded the least with 1.4 millimeters. Our today's rainfall figures will be featured in our tomorrow's bulletin. The satellite picture indicates convective activities over parts of Gulf of Guinea states. The central and the eastern part of the continent elsewhere indicates dry and stable conditions. For the forecast tonight, we'll be expecting a cloudy atmosphere to prevail over the entire country with slight to moderate rain and or thunderstorm during the period. The day tomorrow, we're expecting these conditions to persist, which is cloudy with slight to moderate rain and or thunderstorm, and it might continue up to Sunday. Light to moderate southwesterly winds will dominate the flow over the entire country, and the speed will be about 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Morning temperatures will be either 21 or 22 degrees Celsius across the country, whilst afternoon temperatures we're expecting 25 degrees Celsius over the Greater Banjul and West Coast region, 26 over North Bank and Lower River, while Central and Upper River will record 27 degrees Celsius. Moving on to the sea, we're expecting a low tide of 0.2 meters at 4:37 a.m. and also at 5:01 p.m. For the high tide, we're expecting 1.8 meters at 10:51 a.m. and 1.7 meters at 11:08 p.m. The sun will rise at 6:52 and will set at 19:17. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful evening.